All right, we're live here Thursday, July 31st. All right, so my name is John Ting. I practice immigration law in the United States to help you secure legal status to live and work in America legally because the government does not care. All right, so what does that mean? You have to take action. With our team here at Green Card Guys, we are proactive. A lot of people that contact us from people who have tried to file themselves. The filing itself could be successful, but the problem is the decision. The problem is in the middle of the case, RFE, NOID, and maybe the end of the case could be resulting in denial. Or some people that we help have had an attorney before, maybe one attorney, two attorneys, one notario, one consultant. If you haven't filed your case, you got to cut that shit out. Okay. You got to know what kind of attorney, law firm you're going to hire in the first place. Now, it's not about just the fees. Okay. I know that's like the main question. Obviously, figuring out the how much it costs with this law firm, that's certainly important, right? It's like buying something, I don't know, getting a quote from a plumber or something. But the action you would take to hire a plumber is generally pretty quick because you need to fix your toilet or something, right? You need to use a toilet. The same action you would take for that, you need to take for an immigration attorney, or if you were in a criminal defense situation, you're in court, or it's a family law case. You cannot think it's like Amazon where you just put it in the cart and just sit on it. Read the reviews, okay? You do need to read the reviews. But here's the thing, when some people, and I'm sharing all this because people have contacted us and I say, look, how long have you had this problem? And it's been many months. Someone that contacted us earlier today actually had a strategy session with them, and I appreciate him having watched our videos right over the years. Appreciate his um, tuning in. But here's the thing. Unfortunately for him, I'm not obviously not going to share his name. His attorney was able to help to a certain part of the stage. We're here to help you all the way, not just for the main applicant, for the other family members who are part of the case, what we call derivatives. All right. So if you have in a situation where your attorney is law firm is not responding, your paralegal, the paralegal is ghosting you. I mean, y'all, that's wild. That's crazy. They clearly don't have systems set up like we do. All right. If you have any questions, you're welcome to drop it in the comment section. I answer questions. Let me see. Has anyone filled out the form? Has anyone filled out the forms? Because if you want to guarantee that your question will be answered, because we do receive many inquiries on the chat box, but it's just not. It's not. We don't have enough time in a day. So let me see here. So the way for you to get a guarantee of being answered, your question being legal question being answered, you have to fill out the form. Okay. So let me see how y'all do this. All right. So you might not know about it if you're joining for the first time. So if you go to this website, go right here, because what we're going to do, the new process we have now is that we'll call you. My team will text you beforehand, 30 minutes before the show starts, so that we can let you know to join the show or to expect our call. Okay. So essentially call it like a hotline, but I'm calling you guys. Okay. And that'll be more streamlined. That will save a lot of time because, and I thank everyone for being so patient. But sometimes the explanation of story takes y'all a long time. So we want to cut to the chase for the purpose of a hotline, but at the same time, answer your question properly. All right. So to do that, go ahead and go to this website. Okay. If you're all on YouTube and Facebook, it's down below. Let's see. Okay, if you are on, and if you want to just join the live show, you're welcome to do that too. If you're on YouTube, Facebook, the email to get the link to join is down below. Alrighty, if you're on TikTok, I think that little button, guest button, is on this side for you. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna just go with what I have to share, the concerns, And then you're welcome to ask questions in the meantime. Let me swipe to see if there's any questions yet. All right. Um, and by the way, if you're new here, welcome. You don't have to copy and paste your questions. I will definitely get to it as fast as I can. Okay. Here's the thing. The there's four scenarios where you definitely need to talk to a lawyer. Okay. You and the thing is, like, you may have talked to a lawyer, but when I say talk to a lawyer, I mean like hire them. Okay. And because some people contact us 6 months later, well, a year later, and we say, "What happened?" And they said, "Oh, it got denied." And when we review the situation, we could have helped got it approved. So um, you really need to find a team. Going back to what I said earlier, you need to find a team that a legal team, a law firm. Number one, that gives a shit. Okay. Number two, well, I guess you got to find out how to ask that kind of question. Number two, you got to find out how often can you talk to the legal team. That seems to be a main problem for many of people here. Many people that contact say like, "Bro, I can't talk to my lawyer. I feel like a therapist for y'all or a coach. Like, I don't know, just email them." And y'all say like you do. And like, okay, has it been like a week or 2 weeks? Some people say it's a month. So you got to ask that question before you hire them. Okay, what is communication policy? We share it with our clients, but I think some of them don't even read it. So y'all gotta read that stuff. Okay, it's important. Okay, you gotta read the Google reviews. Fortunately, we have over 350 Google reviews. We're at 4.9 stars. Very grateful for our clients and my team over the years. And you also want a team that is has continuity. Okay, we've many of our team members have been on our team for several years. Okay, we're a law firm that cares about our team, so we'll make sure they're taken care of. Because you don't want a team that's like you don't even know who the lawyer is. You don't know who's the paralegal working your case because it keeps changing, right? I understand that concern. All right. We do see some questions here. Some questions that y'all have might be a little too long for TikTok purposes, the live show, or I mean, not just TikTok, but social media live show. So I can give you a short version, but ultimately you might need to just join a webinar. Like Melissa on TikTok, your question is, what is the next step after I-130 approval for a spouse living overseas? Thank you so much for your question. But yeah, that there's a long answer for that one. But the short answer is you after the petition is approved, you wait for an email from National Visa Center. It's kind of like a welcome email with a new case number. It's an NVC case number, and then another number called the invoice ID number. You need both of those numbers to enter into the database, cac.state.gov. And typically, that welcome email, is about average 2 to 3 weeks after your petition is approved. Okay. And so if you don't receive that email within at least 30 weeks, then you do want to contact MVC. So here's a good example where a law firm comes into play because it's not quite that easy to find where to contact MVC. Okay. Because I think that email that MVC sends it from is a no reply email. Oh, go figure, because the government doesn't care, right? They don't make it easy for y'all or us in the first place. Um, so for our team, okay, it's not just about the forms, the strategy, the follow up, the proactiveness. For example, in a situation like this, after petition approved, we have a trigger in our system about 3 weeks after said, let's check in with our client. Have you received the email? And if you haven't, which we're included if we're the attorney, right? If we haven't received it, we're going to start asking questions at a certain trigger time. Okay. That's what we do. We don't just wait until the client calls us 6 months later, like, oh, what should we have done? Actually, I believe someone inquired, had a meeting with us earlier this week, a similar situation. They've been waiting. And well, actually, this time, that scenario, I think their attorney effed up and said, oh, it's no big deal. Don't worry. So if you have a situation like that, you might need to get a second opinion just in case, especially if your gut tells you something. Life, it seems like for me, it's about our gut that something's up. So if you get that little knot in your stomach, for immigration purposes, give us a call. Okay, schedule a meeting. All right, next. Oh, Saw. Sorry, it's been a couple days. I don't remember what your question. Something about your lawyer, maybe? I think you're waiting for your oath ceremony, right? Uh, yo, the last 2 nights I wanted to go live, but I just can't. I'm gonna try, but it's gonna be rare, more rare that I'm gonna go live at night, and I need to catch up on sleep. It's better for everyone. But I do love doing it to connect. Let's see. All right, Tony, what to do if your interview got scheduled too fast and your marriage is only 5 months? Yeah, yeah, that's a video I recorded a couple, maybe a month ago about the new trap in a sense. I mean, you could be fine, right? But because you could be fine because maybe you have evidence before you got married, like maybe you've been dating for a while, where people f up and they don't realize this. So takes write this down, okay? Um, is if let's say January 1st you started dating, the questions that the officers ask, one of them is to understand your relationship. So I find like it's quite simple, but the preparation of it is important because some of y'all buckle. Okay. So that's why you need a law firm like ours to prepare you. So let's say you were hypothetically dating January 1st. Okay. But then, um, but then later on, you got married. Let's say like March, you got married. So you only been dating 2 months in March. And then by the time you get the interview, it's been 5 months, like you were saying. So you don't really have that much evidence. So you really gotta talk to a law firm. Hopefully, you have a lawyer. Like what we do is think outside the box of other evidence because in some people they got married and then they didn't get their shit together and didn't get a joint bank account. It is like it, we have a proven checklist. Maybe many law firms have the same proven checklist. I don't know, but like we take it another step because if you don't have that joint bank account, we have to think of other evidence to gather, especially if the interview is like in a couple days, for example. Karoy says you need to get God on your side. You got to be praying for something because some people, that's the thing. Like, some people are like, can I get married after X time and entering America? Can I file after like 2 days of being married? Yeah, you just might want to hold back. Okay, you want to hold back. Like, there are some people that are married to U.S. citizen for like 10 plus years. That's a little different. It's like, what's going on now? Come on, it's been a while now. Y'all just, the conservative people, the MAGAs, like, say they're seriously wondering, like, but they're wondering for everyone. They're wondering for with 11 point something million undocumented people. But they're just, I'm trying to be nice right now. They just don't have the knowledge. Let me just be nice about it. Okay, they don't have the knowledge of the process. I've actually recorded a video on a comment like that, like, oh, why don't you just file? It's been 30 years. Okay, genius. Like, not everyone's eligible 30 years ago or whenever you entered America. So clearly MAGA doesn't understand. Politicians don't understand. Even Democrats don't understand. Okay. So that's why, by the way, a little plug here. If you have a bill, a proposal of a law that's especially against immigration, anti-immigration, but at the same time, the Dignity Act, for example, pro-immigration, even though it's not the one I would prefer, but something. Um, you need to contact your elected official. Okay, if you don't have status, ask your buddy, ask a coworker. You probably know at least 5 people. Okay, let's get Hargoon on. Hi Tina, what's up? Hi Kitchen Prep, Uriel. Okay, what's going on, Hargoon?
Hello.
Hi, how can I help you?
Hello. So my USCIS entry has been done, and it has been over 120 days.
Okay,
But are those supposed to be regular days or business days?
I wouldn't think too much into it because it's already been 4 months, right? 4 months.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So what do you recommend me to do right now?
yeah. So what's your receipt date?
Can you repeat that?
What is the receipt date? When did you file your case?
Over a year ago. Oh, almost a year.
Over a year ago. So in general, even though your an interview was 4 months ago, 120 days ago, um, we recommend to still wait 15 months since the receipt date. So it sounds like you're not
Okay.
quite there, almost, right?
All right. Thank you very
Okay.
much.
All right. After that, then we file a mandamus lawsuit. All right. Good luck to you. All right. All right. So I know that, and the thing is, because for like Hargun's situation, is because you could have just filed, like, for example, we had several filed in April, late April. Um, and I remember this fact because I was like, wow, that's amazing. Late April, we got the interview scheduled in late June, and then the interview was early July. Okay. Yeah, something like that. So it was really a quick turnaround. And that was under the Trump administration. Now, look, don't take this the wrong way. The case is not being scheduled fast because the Trump administration wants to help you. Okay. The government does not care about you and your case, whether it's a Democratic president or a Republican president. Okay. Just want to be straight. It's not just Trump. Trump obviously makes it worse with his new policies, Project 2025 policies. But under Biden was certainly better than Obama in terms of processing of cases. That was their goal with USCIS to process faster. So that worked. But in general, the United States government does not care about immigrants. Okay. So with that being said, y'all need to take action. Okay. I'm trying to emphasize it just a little bit more clearly so you know what to do, okay? Because on this channel, on this live show, I try my best to, when I'm answering questions, of course, um, pretty much list out all the immigration problems. There's just too many. All right, let's get the next. Let me answer one more question here, and then um, I'll get the next person on TikTok here. Oh, perfect. 115. Maybe you're the same person as Hargoon. The Yeah, the reason I say it doesn't matter is because, like, okay, you count the business days, so then you wait another what, 2 more weeks maybe. That doesn't mean that. My point is, like, that doesn't mean USCIS is going to respond to you in 2 more weeks. Like, that's not. There is no look. I've talked to former USCIS employees, and my God, I feel like sometimes some people, they're like, they understand the private side, like our side of things, okay, but there are some people that, like, they're so ingrained because they spent so many years at USCIS that they still think like they're working at USCIS. I'm like, goddamn, it's frustrating. Okay, so it's like talking to your spouse, trying to get your spouse to do something, or your kid, and they're just resisting for some reason. Like, why are you resisting? Let's see. So yeah, I guess the reason I share that is because, so essentially, there's no. I'll look, but I don't believe they define it, because there's no requirement for them to issue you a decision in 120 days. They just say that on the letter, right? The notice of interview results, but I think they make it generalized in terms of the days. I don't think they defined it. If for some reason, yeah, TikTok tends to hide some questions for some reason or comments. Osman, yes, this is for immigration. Okay, I tried. We changed our brand from Ting Law Group to Green Card Guys to make it as understandable as possible. Yes, Green Card Guys is an immigration law firm. Thank you for asking. I got someone on Instagram been meaning to click accept. Let's see if this works. On when, I think. Let's see if that works. Okay. And we got Sharp Knight and Jackson on deck, okay? Okay. Oh, there we go. Hello.
Oh, shoot.
Did you mean to
Oh my god, I didn't.
did you mean to join? You don't have to. You can go back out
Yeah,
if you
but
want.
like I didn't mean like to have a video.
You might be able to turn it off.
How do I do that? Okay.
I don't know. There you go. Perfect. I was just looking at your couch.
Okay. I'm in my lingerie.
Oh, shoot. No, we got the good call. Good call there. All right, what's going on? How can we help you?
I have questions. I have a friend, husband, have criminal background in the past, 19 years old. Burglary at the building. So he's Vietnamese. So the reason they didn't deport him because the treaty, the Vietnam side with the USA, that they would not take anyone who came here before 1995.
Right.
So a lot of his friends, because my friends, they've been report INS for like 20, 30 years with no problem. Okay? So her husband had that charge when he was 19, now he's 49, long time ago, right? He got INS last month, no problem. They gave him the report date next year, okay? Want to see him next year. But he tried to get a lawyer in the past to get his green card back. One of the friend's husband have a charge of manslaughter in Seattle. So he able to go to the church, able to go to court and say, I'm a good person now, I'm a business owner, I got 3 kids. So he able to get his green card back with that charge, and he was in jail for 5 years.
Okay.
But this particularly my friend's husband, the lawyer, he couldn't because he got drug charge of possession of marijuana 18 years ago. But that he had deferred adjudication for 2 years, for 12 months, 24 months. But by federal, the lawyers say if you're in jail more than 365 days, you are deportable.
Yeah. There's
true.
Well, I can't go
to
deep.
he have a deferred adjudication, but the one that put him deportation list was when he was 19. So when he got out of jail after 5 years, he got out of jail. He was in INS jail for 90 days. And then they make him sign the paper. The removal.
Oh, right? Okay, yeah.
So that means they give him 20 years deportations.
So what we're doing now for this situation, I can't go into case detail right now and not analysis, but what we're doing now, because I actually just got a message from one of my attorney friends in Dallas, and someone she knows, Vietnamese national, was just detained, indefinitely, not like the local ICE office, but to a detention center. So, and she was telling me that Trump was able to change Vietnam's thought to take people back to Vietnam. So I was just trying to find it. I haven't seen the news about it. But if you have any other friends who are in this kind of situation of a crime in the past or something, they need to be ready that they could get detained when they go to ICE office for the check-in.
So a lot of Vietnamese friends in our community, commit crime in the past. So I have one of the guy friend. He actually, I don't mean to say I have a lot of criminal friends, but we grew up.
People changed. People changed.
Yeah, like we grew up in third world country. We grew up in the hood.
Yeah, I mean, well,
So he did stupid stuff, like he hit somebody, and I don't know, and they tried to charge him with murder. I don't know, into the fight, you know what I mean? So he went to jail for stupid stuff. Now he just got out.
Okay.
He's gonna report next month. My question is, should he get a lawyer before he go to report, or he say he's gonna waste of time?
Well, I mean, he should definitely talk to one to see if he could be eligible. It's an uphill.
He's currently on parole. And he said, because I'm on parole, he's gonna be on parole next 2 months. And he said, because I'm on parole, I have to go see an INS.
Yeah,
I don't want to get another charge.
Yeah, he should he should schedule a meeting. It could be with us, or we can refer him to someone closer to him.
What office you located at?
Our office is in Houston, but we meet people virtually.
Houston?
Yeah.
Really?
Clutch City. Where are you guys at?
What city?
Houston? Clutch City?
Yeah. Leak City? Where?
Clutch. Come on, you don't know Clutch City? Clutch City. I don't know. This is the
I'm
basketball
in
team.
Sugarland,
You're in
Texas.
Sugarland? Oh, okay. You didn't know Houston's called Clutch City?
No?
No, so I think it's a basketball reference for the Houston Rockets. Okay. Yeah, well, I'm from Dallas, but yeah, my office is in Houston.
Your office in Houston. Can you message me your address and stuff, your phone number?
Um,
Or how do I find you? I mean,
to be honest, I'll probably forget because of the live
okay,
show.
I just randomly.
Oh, it just
I
popped
just
up
randomly follow you last night because I've been
last
like
night.
reading stuff, and I said, "Oh, this is Asian." Finally, I found an Asian.
Yeah, there's not many of us that
So
practice
do you
immigration.
know like more likely most of Vietnamese who came here before 1995 eventually they will get them?
Yeah, I think that's possible. I've been trying to find a news source about this. I'm gonna ask my
Because
friend after the live show.
I heard whoever report in Dallas or San Antonio, they all get detained.
Yeah, it seems like they're
100%.
they're doing the same thing as that during Trump 1.0 they did that to Iraqis. So it's what we call like indefinite detention. So yeah, that's why your friends, your hood friends, need to schedule a meeting with us. It might, you know what I mean. If it's all your friends, it might be a group session or just individual. But because what we want to see is if they could be eligible to even try to fight the uphill battle, what we call a motion to reconsider, okay, or a motion to vacate the removal order. Depends on their circumstances now in life. Okay.
But
To-
is it true that Texas they want to allow vacate all convictions? California they do.
Yeah, California's more open. I don't know about Texas. I would suspect Texas is not so open to that. But yeah, it depends on the good moral character after all these years.
Yeah, because the lawyer look at his case and say because he got a marijuana possession charge, they don't want to look at it. But it was 18 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it depends on the crime, but let's see. Okay, so our information, or our website is greencardguys.com.
Yeah, green card guy. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Green card guy had S or no?
With the S, yeah. When you
Okay.
click on my profile picture, it should show the address and things like that. Okay.
Okay. So you actually in Houston?
Yeah, I'm in Clutch City.
You tried to. I don't know where Clutch City. I'm in Sugarland. Where is it at? Galleria or what?
Yeah.
You close Galleria?
I'm outside the loop. Yeah, to avoid the traffic. 59 in Hillcroft. 59 Hillcroft, that area.
Oh,
like
you're like literally 15 minutes, 20 minutes from me then.
I'm in the Indian hood.
You're in the hood. You're the Mexican and Indian hood.
Yeah, the different hood. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're in the Asian hood.
All right, sounds good.
Are you not Vietnamese?
No, my wife is Vietnamese, but not me.
So he have a 13 years old daughter because he just got out from jail, and he literally like less than a year ago. So he tried to bond with his daughter.
Yeah,
and
that's good. Yeah.
Devastated, but he said, "I don't think the lawyer can help me." I say, "Well, you still need a lawyer before you go INS, you know."
Yeah, I would say so because like even especially if a Vietnamese national or anyone who's gone to ICE visit like once a year, things could change. Yeah. Obviously, it's not a good situation right now. I mean, I've gone to the Houston and Dallas ICE office, and they've been relaxed before, right? But obviously, this is a new year. The president makes changes on policy, so they have to be a jerk. Then that's just how they are. But I know there's good people working there, but at the end of the day, you still need to see if eligible for something. So something we would ask your friends is like, are they married to a U.S. citizen or a resident? To see if application filed.
My friend husband should be stressing out.
Okay.
Yes, he married to U.S. citizen, and he have a 12-year-old daughter. He has
Okay.
not been have any arrest
Okay.
since the marijuana charge 19 years ago, and the other charge he has when he was 19, which is 30 years ago. So that's the one that they make him sign the INS immigration make him sign paper to not volunteer, but they will deport him for 20 years.
Yeah.
So he said when you sign the paper, there's no appeal. That's it.
Hello?
Okay. Well, sounds good.
true?
On I
Yeah.
can't go further. It's really just
Yeah.
best to have your friend
Yeah.
schedule. Because this is a live show, we're just trying to go a little bit more quickly.
Right. No
Okay.
problem.
Thank you so
for
much.
accepting me.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I will definitely go to your website and get your information.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much.
Have a good day.
You too.
Bye.
Take care. All right, Jackson, what's up?
Hello. So I'm 18 years old.
Yes, sir.
I got married about a month ago, and obviously it was for real love. We're about 18. We're still in high school, and so I went over my wife's paperwork, right? And of course, she's getting married to a U.S. citizen, which is me.
Uh-huh.
And I went over her paperwork. She is in removal proceedings,
Uh-huh.
so she has the I-862 and then the I-212, I think, like somewhere around something like that. And she has to go to court in a year and 1 month. What do you think, like, from the step on? Right now, we are fine for the I-130.
Okay.
But since she is in removal proceedings, does that mean she can't adjust her status?
That's correct.
Because she also came into the country illegally. She was inspected,
Uh-huh.
right? She wasn't admitted or paroled,
Okay.
right? So that means, what do we have to do? An I-601 waiver?
Yes. 601A. Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So what I just want to let you know, because I already went to somebody and they told me like something completely different. So I said, like, do we like obviously get the I-130 approved, right?
Yes. It's
And
first
then
step.
we go to the court, ask them to close it, ask
Yes.
them to continue it, close it, or terminate it, or
Correct.
just to postpone it. Then we do the I-601 waiver and then wait for that to be approved, but she can't leave the country, and or she like get like a 10-year ban. Is that correct?
Yeah, you're more or less correct on the steps. Yeah, 601A application. So sounds like you know a good amount, but we're happy to email you a complimentary guide that has the steps on there. Okay, and it gives an estimated timeline. All right.
Yeah.
Sounds like you're walking to work, so you're in a rush, obviously. So just are you following my channel, or just send a DM? Okay.
Say it again?
Just send a DM. Just put like waiver guide.
I can hear you.
Just put in waiver guide when you DM me
Okay.
in your email, and my team will email it to you. Okay. Just to share some information with you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay. Congrats on your.
Yeah, so I just sent it to your email.
Yeah, if you, I mean, the best thing to do is schedule a meeting, but if you just, the best thing to do is schedule a meeting, but if you just want some information first, we're happy to email you a guide about it. Okay. All right.
Where are you guys hosted at? I wasn't really paying attention. Where are you guys hosted at?
We're posted at Houston, Texas. But we accept clients from wherever. Where are you located?
Okay. Do you? I live wherever. Okay, I'm from South Carolina.
Oh,
That's
okay.
why.
Okay.
So
Cool.
okay, I'll just either schedule a meeting or send you an email. Thank you so much. I just wanted to clarify.
Yeah.
Because I mean, just other people tell me different things, but I knew I wasn't wrong.
Oh, it's all
Thank you so
good.
much.
It's all good. Yeah, we like to share the proof, the receipts, like how is someone eligible, the pathway. So we share our screen, things like that if we need to.
And I got another question. What
Yes,
if
sir.
the I-130 is not accepted? What if it we only have the receipt by the time we go to court in 13 months?
Yeah, it's a high likelihood that the petition might not be approved by the time you have court in 13 months. So, but we just provide that. Like if we were there in court with you, we provide a copy of it, the petition and the application, and just file a motion to terminate, to dismiss the case completely. Okay, that's our goal.
Wait, hold on. I'm so sorry. My mom was calling me.
That's
Can
okay.
you just say that one more time? I'm so sorry.
That's okay. Yeah, so your petition will likely not be approved in 13 months because when there's a petition form only, it usually takes longer, like 15 months average. So we would need to provide a copy of it to the court beforehand. Okay. All righty.
A receipt?
Yes, exactly. But I think you'll benefit from a meeting with us because it sounds like you're in a rush and your signal is down to like one red bar.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, congrats on your marriage.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right. Thanks, boss. Take care.
Thank you.
All right. I'm impressed. Jackson got married at 18 years old. I'm not brave enough to do that. Not me. I'm just a little older than 18, just a little bit. Okay, so I know there's several people that want to join live. Thank you so much. I see Fighter, Monica, and that Gotra. So, and then Black Coffee, no cream. So stay on. I'm going to be on, and I'll try my best to be on until 1 p.m. Central Time. So that's about 20 more minutes. And by the way, UK 12345, I just Wikipedia this, Clutch City. And so, yeah, it's more of a basketball reference for the Houston Rockets, not so much the city itself, I guess. I don't know. It says, Wikipedia says Clutch City is a nickname given to the city of Houston after the city's NBA team, the Houston Rockets. So, yeah, I thought it was just hilarious, but coming from Dallas, of course. Let's see. Okay, I got some questions on YouTube. Let me go over there. See, this is why I recommend, if I'm not able to answer your question today in the next 20 minutes, whether it's you're trying to join live or you wrote it out, please go to this website, askjohnting.com, and fill out your question, okay? Because that will definitely save some time for all of us. Let's go to YouTube real quick. So Uriel, I can't answer that kind of question. I just can't. This whole new thing about what's it called? Well, I can answer it, but I cannot tell you that you're going to be safe. A lot of people are asking, is it safe to travel? Like, you can travel out, right? But the question about coming back in, when you are a immigrant via a non-immigrant visa or resident status included, that, and you try to enter the United States, that is called seeking admission into the United States every single time you travel. All right. So I'm concerned about the Laken Riley Act for you. Okay. Or Uriel. So even though you have residency, that can be a problem. I hope I'm wrong, but yeah, I would be very concerned. So therefore, you need to hold off in travel if you're a resident and have some certain crimes, and become a U.S. citizen as soon as you're eligible. So if you're a type of person that, I hope you're honest with yourselves. I recorded a video about it for a different reason. But if you're a type of person that you just generally don't get your shit together, like, especially if you have a spouse or you have a parent that has to remind you to do certain things quite often, aka you don't have your shit together. So you might need to hire an attorney to keep you in line to get you scheduled for the next, to file the next application. If you are a very organized person, then you might be able to do this yourself, but just want to put that out there because a lot of people are not honest, are not honest with themselves. I feel like that's a challenge in life in general. So let's get, okay. What did I say? Monica? I think I said Monica first. What's that, Monica? How can I help you?
Oh no, I didn't request to join.
You didn't request to join? All right, you want to talk? Okay. No questions?
Well, I put a question on the chat. Have you heard about this DACA it's called DACA Mandamus mass action litigation? That is, I think is
I've heard about it.
Lawyers. Have you heard about it?
Uh-huh.
What do you think?
Well, what's their goal? Do you know what their goal is?
It's called DACA Mandamus mass action litigation.
Yeah. Well, are you part of that group in a sense that, like, or did you file an application at a certain time and they just like let it sit there? They didn't make a decision for you?
Yeah, my son did.
Yeah. Oh, your son? Okay. Okay. So,
I'm not sure about if I should join. I mean, joining is just have to pay, but I don't know. I don't know if there's going to be any consequence, or do you think they can win?
I haven't looked at their paperwork to know if they could win. I think it's good that that group of law firms are trying, because I like to push also. if we can. So it's difficult for me to advise you on that. I guess, of course, they might tell you like, oh, it might work, but I'm a little bit skeptical in general. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't try or consider talking to them about it. Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I just because I don't want to be in a situation to put you or son or in a bad. I don't think it'll be a negative thing, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I think I think the good thing about this kind of case in general, class action, a group of people, is that they can help reduce the cost for you or your son. So that's one benefit at least. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
If I get more information about it, um, I'll let y'all know. I'm part of the email listserv message board for we call federal litigation, which usually those attorneys are on that listserv. So, all right.
Okay. Okay. Great.
All right.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Take care.
You too.
Okay. So some people join on accident. Looks like some people figure that out. Let's get that Gotra on. And in the meantime, I'll look for the next YouTube question. Hello.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Good. How are you? You working right now?
Yeah, I'm at work right now.
Okay.
I have a quick question for
Sure.
you. So USCIS misprint my name on my permit. Like they just print the middle name as I don't have the middle name. So I want to change that one. If that's possible, I can change it.
Oh yeah, to make sure your middle name's on there on the card.
Yeah, I don't have my middle name on my I-765, but they mentioned that middle name on my permit.
Oh, okay, but you do have a middle name. Is there saying?
No, I don't. I don't have a middle name.
What did they put? Sometimes they put N, M,
They
N.
just put a S letter.
Oh, okay, yeah, that was strange. That came out of nowhere. Then there should be in the USCIS website, tools and resources. I think
Okay.
there's an option to correct a USCIS error and
Okay.
submit it. You might want to submit an inquiry there. If you can't find that website, then just email us. We'll send
Okay.
it to you.
So
Okay.
do you know how much time it's gonna take to send that to the correction?
Oh, I have no idea. It could take months. The government's slow.
It's gonna take like 5-6 months or more than that.
I have no idea. I can't answer that for you. Ask Emma.
Okay.
That's what UK says.
Okay.
Ask because like I don't know. We don't normally. That's not our like everyday thing, right? So fortunately. So yeah, ask Emma.
Okay.
Emma's the website chat with USCIS. Maybe this person knows. Okay.
Thank you
All
very
right.
much.
All right. Well, wish you the best. Take care. Look, I mean, I'll try my best if I can answer like any processing time questions, but inquiry, look, as I mentioned before, the government doesn't give a shit. Okay. We do. Green card guys, we care. But the government is intentionally slow. Intentionally slow. Like I just got it. I asked a former USCIS employee in leadership, to help write a declaration, a letter for our court case. And I only asked the former employee to just state the facts. Okay. You don't have to like lean one way or the other. We're not trying to ask for like influence in that way. Just state the facts. And one of them I asked is, how long does an I-130 process adjudication take? Once an officer just sits down on the chair and opens the file. And I think I looked at email earlier and said 2 to 3 hours. 2 to 3 hours. Can you believe that? Not 17 months. So it's just chilling. It's just chilling for 17 months with petition only. You're damn right. And why is that? Why is that, you might wonder? Because the government doesn't care, y'all. So that is why you need to take action. If I tell you something on a live show, especially if you ask me a question and I tell you, I'll be honest, you better fucking take action, because otherwise you're going to ruin your chances from getting legal status in the future. Okay. I'll be upfront because way too many people share the problems and then continue to be slow about it. All right, let's get black coffee, no cream. Black coffee? Is that tasty?
Yes, it is.
What's going on? How can I help you?
Okay, question. In So I was charged 15 years ago with a misdemeanor for shoplifting. The case was dropped, so it was like no prosecute or whatever.
Okay.
So I was never charged for it. I mean, I was never prosecuted or convicted for it.
Okay, wonderful.
So my main question is really, am I okay to travel and I can come back?
What is your status right now?
Green card holder. So
Okay.
green card for like 30 years.
Okay.
And I was a green card holder also when the incident occurred. But yeah, it was a misdemeanor and it was never prosecuted.
Well, have you heard of the Lincoln Riley Act?
Lincoln Riley? No. What is that?
Yeah, you might need to Google search that one. Lincoln Riley Act, Laken, Riley.
Likaen.
Laken, or I could just email it to you. You just email my team. So I was just referring to it earlier, but
Okay.
I'll just share with everyone. Rest in peace, Laken Riley. The name is a person, right? She was unalived by an immigrant. Okay, but the United States Congress took advantage of that story, and they passed a bill in January 2025 this year, and included other things. This law requires DHS to detain certain non-U.S. nationals who have been arrested. Which were you arrested, by the way? Technically,
I was
Mhm.
arrested.
Arrested for burglary, theft, larceny, or shoplifting. By the way, it doesn't mention the charge of unaliving someone because that's technically already included in the law already. So, and then it says, I'm just going to summarize the rest. When you travel and come back into the United States, you're seeking admission. Okay, so that's a concern. Okay, the good thing is that you possess necessary documents. So I would suspect they mean that includes resident status. Okay, but because they phrase it to arrest, not necessarily only conviction, for me, I would be skeptical and not travel. And so first apply for your citizenship and then
Yes, I've
travel
applied for
after.
that. So it's still like in
Okay.
pending status, but
Okay. Because this is very specific crimes. Like, certain things in the law that says like this situation, right? But the way they phrase it is just a little too broad. Okay. They say, or did not possess the necessary documents when applying for admission. Applying for admission is when you enter the country, even as a resident. So they make it very broad like that so they can justify the reason to detain someone in the future. So because I wouldn't want to mess around with broad language in the law,
Okay.
like you said, yours in process to become a citizen. When did you
Yes.
when did you file?
Couple months ago. It's only
Okay.
been like 2 months.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good. So, in general across the country, it seems to be about 5 to 6 months. So, yeah. So start. Obviously you speak English very well, but still study for the civics test. We have
Okay.
resources. USCIS has resources too. Okay.
Okay, you said that law was passed January 2025,
Yeah.
and it says arrest specifically. Okay, I'll look it up.
Yeah, no problem. Or you can't find it, we'll email it to you. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Take care. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Let's see. All right. By the way, if you don't mind to go ahead and just share the channel, I greatly appreciate it. I have a very important call, as every call, in 6 minutes. All right, T-minus 6 minutes. So let's get more questions answered. Just a quick reminder: if you do need legal status and you don't have a lawyer yet, or maybe your lawyer sucks, whatever it is, we'll love to help you. Okay. So the first thing you need to do is go here, pre-qualify meeting. Okay. On YouTube, let me get this open right here, right there. Okay. So on TikTok, it's this box, pre-qualified meeting. If you already know that you need to take care of business, but if you have a legal question, then that's the second box. Okay. That's the second box right there. for an attorney strategy session. All right. Now, the pre-qualify for y'all that are watching on social media, the pre-qualify is a very low amount. It's this amount, less than a cup of coffee at Starbucks. Okay. So take advantage of it, because just because we offer it now for that amount doesn't mean we're going to offer the same tomorrow. Okay. My team is telling me to increase it because I do get a lot of inquiries, and I've been trying to hold them back. Okay. So if you already know you need to take care of business, go ahead and schedule. UK 123456 asked about black coffee. Doesn't she have to have good moral character for U.S. citizenship? Yes, of course. But I mean, we didn't go through all those facts, right? This is not a strategy session. And plus, she said she was only arrested and she got what do you call that? No prosecution, no bill, essentially. So let's see. Mimi says that act is unfairly used to target brown people for mere allegations. Well, I mean, yeah, certainly people are brown colored, but really that the way that's phrased, it's can go after literally anyone who fits under that. Arrested, like that's effing crazy. That's nuts. It's not just conviction. It's just these politicians are just like, oh, this is wild. If every time they pass a law that is stupid, because the law already covers people in those kind of scenarios based on a conviction or a plea deal. But arrested, that's effing nuts. Like, I don't think the general public understands. And I think that one of the co-sponsors the main sponsor shows here. If I had lobby type money, I would get someone else. I'd be like Elon to get someone else to run against them. So that's that right there. I can only share on YouTube and Facebook because I have that ability on the computer. But yeah, this was the fastest one to become law as far as I remember. Okay, let me click on all actions. And yes, there were Democrats that voted for this damn bill. That's what I'm telling y'all, man. The government does not care. 263 yays, 256 nays. So that means some Democrats in the House of Representatives signed this or agreed to this. Okay, so look, y'all need an attorney that also understands Congress. Okay, that understands what's in the pipeline. Let's see. Next question. Good day from Calgary, Alberta. How is it over there? I'm sure it's really good weather right now. What are my thoughts about Trump administration trying to urge DACA recipients to self-deport? Oh man, I think you know my thoughts. Let's give him the middle finger, okay? Look, here's the thing. Self-deport requires you to deport yourself, right? So don't give up. Do not give up. Do not give up. Picky Pirate, yeah, good call. Yeah, you're mentioning because they believe you believe they're referring to people of color being disproportionately targeted and arrested because of race and ethnicity. That's very thorough of you. Yes, that's true. Yeah, that could be a whole nother live show about that. Oh shoot, I got 1 minute, guys. Yes, I recommend that. I recommend that your friend's Pookie Bear needs to schedule a meeting with attorney. And the thing is, I know that certain Vietnamese nationals and other folks, of course, but especially Vietnamese nationals, they're like, it's no big deal. It's no big deal. It's okay. All right, we'll see how big deal it is later when they complain and call from detention center. So if anything, The meeting is to help prepare for the future, see what could happen. I don't know. I know, especially a lot of Vietnamese nationals. I know they try to act all tough. They try to act all tough, like, but it's no big deal. I'm a tough guy. Okay, buddy. Let's see. I think I answered some people's. Okay. So again, if you want to schedule, we got user 3933. Let's get that person on. Oh shoot, I got 30 seconds. Let's see if we can help you in 30 seconds. What's up? Hello, user 39. Epic. So I guess he didn't know I was got him on. Amanda, is I-130 supposed to be filed separately from 45? It depends if that person, the beneficiary, foreign national, enter with a visa or not. And if not a visa, if that person qualifies for an exception. So, Amanda, I strongly suggest you contact our team, okay? Okay. Thank you so much. I got to get to my meeting. I'm meeting another lawyer about a case. So, y'all have a wonderful day. Take care. Peace. Talk to you soon. Fill out the form right there, okay?